G
G
L
L
E
E
S.
S. Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo, that man. When you look at it, man, you know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy, Fully Fresh, aka the General. Listen, when you really look at it, oh yes, I'm a Fall for the Better Word podcast. If you haven't done it, please make sure you hit that sub button. When you really look at it and break it down, man, this all tends to Doug Pederson once again. It tends to Doug Pederson once again. And I said this in a pregame, shout out to BBP. I said that Jalen Hurts' play is going to save Doug Pederson's job. When you look at it, the first quarter, look like we was balling. Look, everything was going right, 14-3. And we on an uproar. We're on an uproar. Just like week 1. Against the Washington football team, 17-0. And we've seen some of the same things. It don't matter who the quarterback is. It don't matter how much he runs, how much he gets out of trouble, whatever the situation is. We still in trouble. Play calling is booty. Dudes is not getting open. And then the defense. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I made my last video talking about Jaquette. This game wasn't for him. I mean, Gallup, man. When we say Gallup used and abused the dude, yeah, he did that. I still don't like Doug play calling through 3 quarters once again. People just tend to forget about that because of Jalen Hurts' play. He gets out of trouble. He leaves, and I ain't gonna say leaves, but he gets out of trouble fast. So a lot of the play calling just goes, under the table because we like, oh man, look at this. And we're blinded by the fact that dudes can't get open. We're blinded by the fact that dudes aren't schemed open. Doug Pederson is not a good play caller. Do I like him as a head coach? Yes, I do. But when you really look at it and when you really break it down, man, this dude's not good enough. Jalen Hurts throws another pick. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm watching the game now, and Jalen Hurts throws another pick, and that's 2 picks, like 2 fumbles. Now, that one fumble, I would say that was bullcrap. And if you notice, I haven't grounded up Jalen Hurts not one time because I understand the coach that he's dealing with right now. I understand. It's not Jalen Hurts' fault. Just like I said, it's not Carson Wentz's fault. Now, a lot of people are going to comment and say it's not Jalen Hurts' fault. But a lot of people won't comment and say it's not Carson Wentz's fault. Maybe because, oh man, it's 13 games. But with these 2. But at the same time, it's still the same play calling coming down the stretch. This man does not know how to manage. Once again, and I don't know. I don't know how many carries Miles Sanders had. But I'm going to tell you, it wasn't enough. You, just like the Washington game, just like the Pittsburgh game, just like the Seattle game, you come down and you feature Miles Sanders, but you just run away from him. This coach need to give up play calling ASAP. This year is done, y'all. We're not going to the playoffs. Even though Washington lost, we are not going to the playoffs. This year is done. It's a dunion. And it's because of Doug. But a lot of y'all want to blame the Carson Wentz because of this. No. Carson Wentz has fault. You're damn right. All the fumbles and interceptions and not pulling the trigger when he's supposed to. I get that. But still, a new quarterback, and we've seen it. Jalen Hurts, welcome to Philadelphia Eagles football. Welcome to it. Because I'm not going to say I knew this was going to happen, but I knew that Doug Pederson couldn't keep up the things that he'd been doing. And all you got to do is just keep doing what you've been doing. Doug Pederson doesn't do that. He wants to act like he's ahead of the curve at every single freaking thing. And that's a problem. And we're going to have a problem for years to come if Doug Pederson is going to be a play caller. Once again, I have no problem with Doug Pederson being the leader of men. I had no problem with Doug Pederson being a head coach. But play calling, you need to get that up yesterday. We got a problem, Philly. We really got a problem, Philly. And until Doug gives up play calling, we're going to continuously have this problem. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I got more to break down and more to come. More to come this week. But until then, man, you already know, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh. Yo there!
Stay Philly, stay fresh.